Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. WWE fans are lying to themselves about a 2-hour Raw. On the September 9 episode of WWE Raw, commentator Joe Tessitore dropped a bombshell when he announced that, in October, Raw will be moving from 3 hours to 2 hours for the final 3 months of its run on the USA Network. For a long time, this is the exact move fans wanted, as Raw was a tough watch to get through due to its length. While many fans are indeed happy with the change, social media showed that more than you might think were also disappointed. This change comes down to the direction of the Monday Night Red brand under Triple H. Because of him, the show feels much different than it once did. During the Attitude Era, Raw was a 2-hour show, and even though their Monday Night Wars counterpart, WCW, eventually made Nitro 3 hours long, WWE resisted. Over the years there would be a 3-hour special here and there, but in 2012 it became permanent. Maybe this would have been a good idea when WWE was still super popular, but in 2012, the promotion wasn't the cool thing people watched any longer. The 3-hour format only helped drag down ratings even more, but Vince McMahon didn't care as long as he was making more money. For years, fans have begged and pleaded for Raw to go back to being just 2 hours. Even The Undertaker himself recently stated that he talked to Triple H, where he voiced his opinion about Raw being 2 hours once it moves to Netflix in January. On the September 9 Raw, we got our wish, sort of, when Joe Tessitore announced that the final 3 months of Raw on the USA Network will be back to 2 hours for the first time in 12 years. After that, what happens on Netflix isn't exactly clear. According to WrestleVotes, a WWE insider who is often right in their scoops, took to Twitter/X to write ads for what this means for 2025 and Netflix. One source said WWE is eagerly anticipating the freedom to vary run times as needed. No firm decision has been made either way. It makes sense why fans and even a WWE legend like The Undertaker would want Raw to go back to 2 hours. No other show in wrestling is 3 hours long. Not SmackDown, nor anything put out by AEW. The less is more approach seems to work best, and a 3-hour Raw show can be a slog to get through. This was definitely the case under Vince McMahon. The older he got, the more he booked the show for himself and not the fans. Ratings tanked and absolutely fell off the cliff in the 3rd hour. Raw had the same bland formula of a 20-minute promo to open the show, followed by a commercial break, short match, commercial break, promo, commercial break, short match, repeat. Things got so bad creatively for WWE in 2019, a year often regarded as the worst in their history, that one Raw actually opened up with the McMahon family, including Triple H, coming to the ring to apologize to fans, saying that they would now give fans what they wanted. As it turned out, they thought we wanted the lights turned off in the 3rd hour, and for there to be UFC-style fights backstage on Raw Underground. Shockingly, that didn't work. AEW exists because Raw was so bad in those years that wrestling fans were crying out for something different. With all of that, Raw going back to 2 hours, even if it's only guaranteed for 3 months, should be a relief, but there is also a sense of disappointment. That all comes down to one reason. Vince McMahon is out and Triple H is in. With the game in charge creatively, WWE is going their best business ever. Raw has seen a big increase in ratings and attendance. Viewership might still go down a bit in the 3rd hour, but if you look at a graph you'll see a mostly steady line and not a big drop-off. Triple H has shaken things up. Sure, we still have the similar formula of matches and promos, but those matches are longer and mean more now, and storylines now have a slower burn and are crafted to be long-term. Not nonsensical drama that ends after one PLE. We tune in every week because we want to see what happens next with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, or with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Raw feels like must-see TV, and it flies by rather than being a chore. Maybe most importantly, Triple H has made the mid-card matter more. As proof, look no further than the rise of Bronson Reed in the last several weeks. He went from being ignored to an act fans go nuts for when he appears and wrecks someone. A 2-hour-long Raw will mess all of that up. Those longer matches we've enjoyed will be scaled down, and mid-carders will lose their spot as Raw understandably gives their main focus to the top stars. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. A 3-hour-long Raw used to be very broken. Triple H fixed it, and now it's the best show on WWE TV. Losing an hour of that will be a loss for fans.